From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. But tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Moore. Look at the right sideline. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, sack.
Moore now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Moore. Wide open receiver, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Looking to throw. Moore. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard
line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll keep it on the ground. Douglas. And he is out of bounds right around the They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Rigoberto Sanchez in punt formation.
The Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Off play action. Moore. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep
touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jags lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14, 49ers nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Hutchins. Douglas with a grab over the middle. Finding space at the 40. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off, but he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, they give it to him again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are back within a score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the...
And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Moore. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Moore. It's completed to Caldwell. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. That'll line up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
In motion comes the tight end left. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Moore. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Hutchins. And this is Simpson with a catch.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they go. It's Douglas. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Operating from the gun, Hutchins. He finds his man, complete. It's Simpson. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hutchins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Hutchins. He finds his man, complete. That's Simpson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. Now he's able to break to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch the...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's when you say the apple dropped on his head, right?
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll go again with Genty. And some room to run now. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun. Moore. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
49ers 20. Chad Wyman to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Moore. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Moore. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Moore. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They'll keep it on the ground. Douglas. And he's going to have the Niners first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw. Hutchins. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. And out across midfield, down to the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Douglas. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 2nd and 11. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
On first down, it's Douglas. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners have come back to make it a 2-point game. So the second time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for two.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he caught. It's St. Brown. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 57 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Ashton Genty, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers 28. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Chop 60.
Back to throw. Hutchins. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 15 Pioneers. Warriors 17.
Looking to throw. Hutchins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back to throw. Moore. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
On the draw, here's Genty.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A second and 11 from the 19.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60.
Looking to throw. Hutchins. He finds his man, complete. It's Simpson. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Operating from the gun, Hutchins. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. They'll look to throw again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. 2 yards to go, second down. Back to throw. More. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
To throw is Moore from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jaguars.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll send Caldwell in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jaguars are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
49ers 28. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Douglas. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now 2nd and 3.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Hutchins. He finds his man complete. That's Simpson. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 1st down, Douglas. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Second and 5. This one complete to Simpson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
19 Tiger. Right now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a two-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
49ers 35.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 57 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Back to throw. More.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he'll tuck it, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Douglas. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trap 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Track 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Jaguars, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1.